I don't think there's anything harder than finding a liberal boyfriend. Where is he? Where is he? Who of my people? Are you guys having liberal boyfriends? Who has a liberal boyfriend? Raise your hand. Where'd you find him? It's such a problem for me. It really is. It really is a problem. And if you don't understand why it's a problem, then you just don't get it. Not even a liberal, like maybe like a Democrat, like a registered Democrat. I just want to find a dude that voted for Kamala Harris. I'm really struggling. I know 70 million people voted for her, so there's got to be one that is attractive.
She is not simply describing her ideal partner. She is setting out a strict list of requirements that must all be met before anything can begin. At that point, it becomes less about building a relationship and more about finding someone who fits a fixed formula. The comments quickly divided viewers, with some defending the husband while others urged her to keep fighting. Then another detail changed the entire situation. The assets had already been protected and the business was not available for an easy split. Those arrangements were made well before the marriage reached this point. That is what made the story so interesting, because viewers saw two people who may have entered the relationship with very different expectations.
50s is so terrible and confusing. I saw a guy on TikTok post how he always contradicts himself, and I started laughing because I said, that is so me. I mean, I am emotionally available, but yet I'm not emotionally available. I feel like I'm independent, but yet I'm codependent. I am not a needy person, but yet I am a needy person, meaning I need attention, but I don't want you to smother me. I want a relationship, but yet I enjoy being single. I want somebody to spend time with, but I don't want to spend all my time with you. So I don't know. Does anyone else have this issue, or is it just...
This may explain why she keeps struggling with relationships. She wants the support and companionship that come with a partnership, but may not want the compromises required to maintain one. When the standards keep changing and the expectations move every time someone gets close, it becomes difficult to build trust. Eventually, people may stop trying to understand the situation and simply walk away. A healthy relationship needs consistency from both sides, or dating can start to feel like an endless test with no clear finish.
Single, and you live in New York or San Francisco, please stay. Everyone else can swipe up. Great, now that I have the attention of the people that I need, I have a question for you. So, we are in our 30s. See, there's a group of us. We're all single. I would say all my friends are pretty much like 9 out of 10. Great in all sorts of ways. Hot, stunning, beautiful, great personality. And great jobs. But single as a Pringle. And a lot of us think that the men in New York are just exponentially better. But then on TikTok, it's like New York men are equally as bad as SF men. But here's the problem with men. They feel really one note. Everyone is a software engineer. Everyone's in tech. Everyone's like quite vanilla. They don't really have high or any EQ. And like the conversations just feel like I am going to pluck my eyeballs out. It's either like these men want to get married tomorrow or like don't know how to date. And it's just like, well, where's the normal people? The normal men. So I know I'm going to get a lot of hate in the comments, but I am curious. Are the men in New York better? Is this true? And if so, what are the pros and cons of dating in either of the cities? It's just been unsuccessful, for lack of better words. It's been a minus out here. And as someone who's lived in many cities, I lived in Boston, Chicago, Kansas City, LA. I feel like there should be like the biggest, highest percentage of success in SF. But it's been...
Here is another situation where she believes the problem is everyone around her. She describes herself and her friends as attractive, successful, and confident, yet they are still searching for the right partner. She wonders where the good men have gone, but the dating pool can change as people get older. Many who wanted long-term commitment may already be focused on their families and careers. So the bigger issue may not be that good options disappeared, but whether the expectations have changed with time.
We need to talk about dating when you're single. Please tell me that you've looked at dating apps, and you're going to know what I'm talking about. You're going to have two options in your dating apps because you're in that age range of either being a MILF or cougar, whatever you want to call it. You're going to get hit on and by a lot of men that look like they could date your mom, like your mom would probably go out with them. You're like, why is this old motherfucker trying to talk to me? And then you see he's 2 years younger than you. What? Or the second option that is going to happen is, hey, that's a really attractive guy. And you see the age. He's the same age as your son. And you know that just doesn't sit right. So do you know where the happy medium comes in? You know what ends up happening? You just get off the dating apps and sit back, get yourself something to drink, watch something on Netflix, buy some plants, reevaluate your life, tell yourself it's okay.
This is where the dating landscape can become more complicated. Men who want a serious relationship may not always match the image someone expects because they may value stability over attention or excitement. At the same time, the people who seem most exciting may want a very different future. That is where expectations can clash with reality. Maybe the right options were never gone and were simply overlooked. By the time that becomes clear, some opportunities may already have passed.